Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. This is episode 19. Last time, while continuing to roam about the city of Baldur's Gate, we have explored all of the locations now, did a couple of quests in different areas, and now it is time for us to proceed with the main quest.
Might we move on?
Yes, Dynahair, we might. Tied to the main quest will be the Seven Sons. The Iron Throne has someone on the inside. We need to be we need to be stealthy about it. So, we do have Corin. Do we go in with only Corin, or maybe the whole group and we're like, hey, can we have a tour? I don't know. But we are outside. I think we head in with Corin first, right? We've got a potion of Master Thievery. We have some potion of invisibility. Maybe that can help us get through some things, learn some things. Who knows? We're supposed to not be engaging in any combat. I don't think we're to be killing anybody because it's a bit of a reconnaissance type deal. So with that in mind, equipping the arrows has nothing to do with it. I will probably just check out what's going on in here with Corin. We'll I don't have... Oh, because he's only got 2 weapon slots. So I need to do that. See, he's perfectly harmless. He has nothing... He's got nothing on him. Perfectly harmless. Corin's going to go in and see what's going on in the place, right?
Yes?
What can I do for you? I love that it says we. We. Me and my... I like to, you know... I like my armor. It's, you know, it was leather, so it was once a living thing. I like to refer to it as we, me and my leather armor, of course. We wanted to ask some questions. We wanted a tour. Unfortunately, I cannot grant any of your desires, so could you kindly leave? Well, we want a tour first. Listen here. There have been some strange things happening about the Seven Sons, but I'd rather not talk about it. Everybody I know has been acting really strange of late. I've seen some of the other merchants change faces when they thought I wasn't looking. Yes, you heard me right. They changed faces. Some sort of shapeshifters have infiltrated the Seven Sons. If I were you, I'd get out of here while there's still time. That's what I'm planning to do. We have a friend on the inside. He's just scared. A frightened merchant inside the Seven Sons building says it's been infiltrated by shapeshifters. Hold on a minute, because what is the weapon that I have? Yes, the Condor. Oh my god, it's actually gonna come in handy? Oh my god. And Corin can wield it? Okay. If we get into combat, surely Scar isn't gonna have a problem if we, you know, kill some shapeshifters. I mean, that's just good lawmaking, right? We're just, you know, taking matters into our own hands. A bit of vigilante action, a bit of hired mercenary action. I'll bring the sword. Right? Frightened merchant inside the Seven Sons. Let's talk to the others.
Leave us alone, will you?
So you've come to visit the Seven Sons, have you? Yes. I've got your face now, but not your name. I am Fulio Displacius, destroyer of the Seven Sons. Rah! We are the party of Apocalypse, though it is unfortunately just me. You reckon I probably should come in with the whole team, shouldn't I? I'm trying to do a solo sneaking mission. Some weapons and equipment OSP. This could be a shapeshifter. I don't know. We are the party of Apocalypse, though I don't know why it may interest you. Yes, indeed. How interesting. And what of these people about you? Do they know you well? I'm not here to bare my soul before a merchant. If you wish silence, then we ask the same of you. Bother us not. Still you pester us. Do you have no shame? Explain yourself. If you be merchants, as you say you are, would you not then be eager to sell your wares? We sell to those who have the money to buy, not adventuring paupers such as yourself. Move on, and we'll forgive your impertinence. Do you seek the truth so earnestly that you would Lose everything? Whoa. The truth is of little consequence to me. Like you, I prefer my fictions. I feel like this guy might not be a merchant. What are you talking about? I just wanted to know how to get out of this place. I will risk everything, but I shall not lose it. You are no merchants, and I am no fool. Now show your true faces, that I may know them. Nay, you are wrong on both counts. You are fools even to be here, for we are indeed merchants. Though not of wares you would be familiar with, we are merchants of faces and names, merchants of identities, merchants of skin, even when the flesh it contains is so much rubbish. We are doppelgangers, and, for a skin pittance, we sell fools their death.
Salutations.
Hey team! It appears there's Leola Axehand, you there. Oh, was that the salutations? It wasn't the doppelganger? You there, before you go causing any more trouble, I must insist that you seek an audience with Scar if you haven't already. What would he have to say to me? Why do I need him? I do not presume to say you need assistance. I merely point you in a helpful direction. Making waves within Baldur's Gate without the sanction of the Flaming Fist can only lead to trouble for all concerned. Scar awaits you at the headquarters in the southwest. Okay. Yeah, he's asked us to do this. It's not my fault I've uncovered a couple of doppelgangers. Hey guys, help! Leola Axehand, you might want to see this. And so, with many eyewitnesses inside, outside, monsters ever in the city. They've attacked me in broad daylight. They have. Perfect cover, right? I didn't kill anyone in the Seven Sons. Doppelganger monsters revealed themselves and attacked me in broad daylight where everybody could see. That's on them. That's pretty insane. Self-defense, I would say. I was being chased out of here. I just wanted to read the bloody newspaper, innit, and buy some pictures.
Cities are always so intimidating. There's so many people.
It's a perfect cover. And then we get to level up Corin, where we get some more skill points, which is great because I need this. Hey, I need this right now. Detecting illusion would be nice. I need this. I think I just need to only focus on bumping up hide and shadows. Obviously, I do want to get opening locks a bit higher. Pickpocket it's just not working out for me. I do need to bump that up a bit. So I'm just going to dump all 25 in there, to be honest with you. Who's got the highest lore in our party? It would be Dinah here, right? Lore of 0 for Minsk, by the way. I'm so sorry. Lore of 28. Okay. Team, I have alerted doppelgangers outside. We may as well just all go in together. And then we'll apologize to Scar and say, look, mate, we tried to buy something off a merchant, and then they said he wanted to sell me my face, but also make sure that I'm dead. So, you know, self-defense and all that. Oh, man. Look, the doppelgangers have been revealed, man. Like, look at this. I'm just being attacked. This is just self-defense. Anybody can see it plain as day, self-defense. I'll be as sneaky as I want. But if someone attacks me first, gotta do what I gotta do.
Legend, right, Boo?
Yasso. Well, you'll get naught from me this day, not a cry of pain nor the knowledge in my noggin. Get away from me, shapeshifter scum. We're not the shapeshifter you speak of. We're friends, sent by Scar to see what's going wrong here at the Seven Sons. Who are you? You know Scar. I'm Jarso, a friend of his and the owner of the Seven Sons. You have to help me get out of here. You can find your own way out if you're really Jarso. Ooh. Jahira, no alignment spell. It's good that we found you. Now we can find out what's been going on here. Before we take you anywhere, could you tell us what has been going on? Those creatures, the shapeshifters, started infiltrating the Seven Suns some months ago. They must have started with some of the less important members in my Costa. Eventually they captured me, and their leader took my face. They've been keeping me alive in order to gain information that they need through torture. I don't know what their purpose is, but they've been running my business very poorly. All of you will be well rewarded for rescuing me. When you meet Scar again, he will give you my reward. I must be off now, as there is much of the monster's work to be undone. I assume you've dealt with the other monsters upstairs. If you haven't, I'll get the Flaming Fist to clear out the rest. It'll probably be weeks before we can clean out their stench. He's like, we'll just deal with the rest upstairs. I can do that, man. Just hold on. I didn't realize you'd be in here. I do wish to point and laugh at myself and also the game in the way that I was given multiple like thieving related things, and I've thought about that heavily. I'm like, okay, level up these skills, get these potions, think about who I'm gonna, like what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, right? And each and every single one of these has been met with, and so I fought the guy and left, or I walked in the house and got the thing and left. The sisters with the 3 items in a random drawer. You walk in, you walk out. You're all good. The necromancers. Pickpocketing was not working. I ended up having to kill one. We haven't met the other yet. And then this one, I'm like, okay, we're going to infiltrate the Seven Suns. Don't kill anyone. Doppelgangers. And they're fighting me. So it's a self-defense response. And that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Isn't that incredible? So we've rescued, assumedly, the real Jaso. So I guess we'll check upstairs, and we'll see what's going on upstairs as well. I bought all of the oil of speed. I bought like potion of magic shielding because I'm like, there might be some crazy shit going on in there. I might need to improve my turns. Could be crazy. Could be insane. I might need to, we'll just, prepare. Spear +1. That's getting sold. Anyone else in here? Looks like we have some empty. All right. The single file formation does not work very well for when you're trying to get people to move, because what they then try and do is they try and get behind Apocalypse. So if he's in a room, instead of all of them walking to a location, they try and get behind him to walk first. The formation thing is very hard in that regard.
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
Okay. No worries, Gio. All good. Let us open these drawers together. More random protection stuff. We have another wand of magic missile. We have a Shandon gem. Another name for the naturalite in the realms. Its slender, colorless crystals yield tiny faceted gems, used often in veils and robes in order to capture the beading effect of water glistening upon the material. Do I need that for something? There's been so many gems that I can't remember if there are ones that are things that I need. And no giant strength. All right, let's leave. I can finish the doppelgangers upstairs if there's still more. There's a merchant. Oh, yeah, there's a merchant. No, there isn't. Get him. I want the experience. That's 420 XP. I'm not going to let some fucking flaming fist bum take my XP. I'm wiping out every doppelganger in here. And Scar, you know, I'm saving Scar a lot of work with the Flaming Fist on cleanup duty. And again, I'll just say, a hilarious job that we were given of don't kill anybody and be really stealthy. Get some info. All good. Doppelgangers in the streets will be on today's paper. Doppelgangers in the streets. 7 sons infiltrated. 3 gold pieces. Should we go into the Merchants League? Because we haven't been in that building. So we'll also check that out as well. And then we will go to Flaming Fist headquarters, speak with Scar, and then there's the Iron Throne to check out. Corin, if you wouldn't mind. That commoner there, he's going to go report me to the cops. That dude is straight up gonna go and report me. I can't get in anyway, so bloody useless. My lockpick skill. This is not good enough. How unfortunate for me. Turns out we are going to Flaming Fist, which, what do they say? It's located to the which direction? If I remember correctly. Where did you say? Where did you say? West. Oh. Flaming Fist Barracks, located just west of the Seven Sons building. It's in the same area. Back over here. Flaming Fist Barracks. Over this way? Ah, the Flaming Fist Castle. Right. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was looking for. For some reason, my brain was like, it's somewhere else, right? Right nearby it is. Scar, my good man. I'm glad to see you have returned. So what news do you bring me? Doppelgangers had taken over many of the higher echelons of the Costa. The monsters are all dead now, slain by us. Interestingly enough, right? I think we didn't see a Jaso, did we? We saw only one that was like, he took my face. We might have been given the slip from the doppelganger Jaso. Maybe. We didn't get a chance to do no alignment because he walked away and disappeared. So, we'll see. Doppelgangers had taken over many of the higher echelons, but they're all dead now. You've slain some doppelgangers. Fantastic. I suppose Leola has already lectured you on the the difference between sanctioned and rogue actions, eh? Well, you and I know these things can't always go by the book. Did you come across Jaso? He is alive. Interesting. So it says, alive and well. Jaso is back in control of the business. Or, I don't actually think I saw... Yes, he is. I don't actually think I saw... Oh, yeah, he is. The wording of this is so peculiar because there's doubt in this, you know what I mean? I don't think I saw a doppelganger Jaso. I only saw one. I'm going to pick the second option. I'm impressed. You're as good as your word and obviously very deadly in your work. I'll give you the wage you deserve, triple our original agreement. I want to keep in touch with you, especially if the Iron Throne is up to what you say it is. Bang. Very nice. Okay. We have 6,000 gold. I have another job you might be interested in. You'll be well paid for your services. Care to hear more? Honestly, sure. I think we're at a point where we've got a decent amount of money. We're always interested in more work. What does it entail? The problem is this. Every night people have been disappearing from the streets of the city. My men have been scouring the city trying to find the culprit, but so far to no avail. People have begun to get scared, and very few are willing to leave their homes at night. Something has to be done, and quickly. Would you be willing to take the job? I'd pay you 300 gold in advance with a 1,000 gold bonus if you discover what's been happening with the disappearing citizens. What do you say? I feel like it's probably going to be connected. We agree to your terms. Your job is really simple. All I want you to do is patrol the east of the city and find an entrance to the sewers. Perhaps you'll get lucky and find out what's been happening. If you do find out what's been happening, come to see me. Our only clue so far has led us to the sewers, so if you want to explore them first, it would probably be a good idea. And we've found tracks of some many-legged creature, perhaps a centipede-like monster. So this is how we get a sewer-related quest. I was kind of hoping, or waiting, rather, for something like this, because exploring the sewers was on the to-do list, but it wasn't a massive priority, considering that we're like, well, it happens or it happens, you know? We'll see how we go. Now, Minsk strength at 18.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
So we're only bumping our strength up to 19 with a hill giant strength. It's almost like not even worth it for him. That I might give it to someone else, like Jahira. Jahira can go strength 19 and whack people in the head a bit for a bit more strength. Oh yeah, I have the Lock of Nymph's hair. No magical properties on its own. It is an important component in a variety of charisma-related spells and items. Interesting. Will there be a chance for us to use such a thing? Wand of magic missiles. Can we oh my god, we still don't have enough lore to be able to just identify these scrolls. I really need to be using these wands though. We've obviously Dinah has the only one that can use them. But goddamn. I always find that it's like interesting you can't just equip it as a normal weapon. I'm gonna have to go crazy with these wands at some point. The fact that that's...
What do you need?
Oh, something I'm kind of curious about is I thought picking that second option of like, I didn't know if I saw... Yes, he is. I thought that would be enough of a dialogue option to maybe prompt Scar to be like, you know, what is it? And maybe it would go further than that. But he was just like, hell yeah, triple your payment. What's your business here? Well, we're here to see Scar. I've been told to expect you. He's either just down the hall or outside the entrance. He's been waiting some time to talk to you. No worries, pal. Who's Fergus? You got a basement that I can go in? I gotta admit, I ain't never been happier. Got a letter from my lady, and she's gonna be home real soon. She's gotta find me a pretty little ring for a pretty little finger, and all's gonna be just fine. Just fine. But my lady... she transcends gold or silver or fancy stones. She'll have nothing less than an angel skin ring from me. If I find an angel skin ring, I could help Fergus with his romantic problem. Okay. An angel skin ring. Have we not found stuff like that before and just decided to sell it? Is an angel skin ring just I think it's just a normal one, right? Best I can do, mate, is the Iron Thorn. The Iron Thorn, mate. Perfect ring for the missus. She'll be very happy with that. Am I crazy? Oh man. I'm pretty sure I had 2 rogue stones. Why do I only have 1? Oh, no, there was a rogue stone. Was there a rogue stone in the Hall of Wonders? And I reloaded and I said, that's all good. And then I moved on with my life, I think.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Okay, why do you want my attention?
This way, good sir. Over here.
Hey there, pal. If you're looking for Duke Elton, you're out of luck. Cool. Prisoners. Hey, mate. What's up? Oh, can't talk to them behind the bars.
Save me, dear sir.
Save me, dear sir.
Save me.
Yeah, I don't think the angel. I I'm pretty sure the angel skin ring is like just like a normal one that you can get, right? I don't think that that's like a rare item. I can't really remember. I'll be on the lookout for one, man, but honestly, don't know. Looks like what we're going to be doing now is heading to the sewers. So we'll head to the... We've been asked to head to the east. I mean, we could just go through the sewers from any direction. I need to go to the hiding place behind a painting in 3 old kegs as well. Where's 3 old kegs? Which place has 3 old kegs? We have Ye Old Inn. It's going to be one of these places. Let us find 3 old kegs. And we can only just be lucky, I suppose, that we can easily go to each location. Open up the map and go, where are we? Blade and Stars? Inn and Tavern? The Keeksy Tavern? Tavern and Inn. It's in one of these places, I swear. Oh no, now we're over this side. The Merchants League Counting House. Please don't be over here. Alright, it's not. Anyway, got any 3 old kegs. Is there nothing important down there that's like an actual landmark? Is that a building I haven't touched before? This could be a whole building east to Marketplace. Probably not. I'm just being really unlucky and hitting up every single location besides the one that I need to be at. Temple of Helm. There it is. We've found it. All right, go team. It took us that long. And we haven't been into the palace yet. I don't know if our quest will take us there. All right, the 3 old kegs. We've bloody made it. Okay. Have you been in here before? Surely. A brother's skull from a hiding place behind a painting. Just checking to see if any of the paintings can be interacted with. Let's check upstairs. Oh, there you go. It can be interacted with. Ithil Calantran. I haven't explored up here, I don't think.
Hello.
I trust your stay will be a restful one. We serve as a refuge away from the hectic life on the road. By the plains, this is just what I need. Roll up the kegs, it's time to unwind. It's true we are well stocked if you wish a drink or two, but I would advise you not to overindulge. I should hate our short acquaintance to end with me turning you out on the street. All well and good. Just gonna go hit up this painting if you don't mind. For Skull of Kerif. It's gonna be borrowing that. Let's go up to the next level. What's in here then? Any books I should read? History of the Vast? 2 millennia ago, the Vast was Vastar, the Orcish lands. They were the breeding grounds of the goblin hordes that would spill eastward and cross the Dragon Reach in ramshackle boats to raid the elves. The orcs were overthrown by invading dwarves who established the realm of the Glimmering Swords. It was during this time that the first humans came to the Vast, including the mage, Muskia. The rule of the dwarves occurred against a backdrop of constant war with the orcs, such that there were perhaps only 40 years of true peace for the realm of the Glimmering Swords. The dwarves were overrun by the orcs, and they escaped extinction only through the aid of human and elven allies. The remaining dwarves left the region to the newly arriving humans and retreated to the east, to the south, and to isolated and hidden communities within the Vast. The most successful of the humans were the adventurers whose hunger was sated by gold and whose thirst was slaked by great deeds. This was the time of the glorious fools, and there are those who will argue that it is still that age, as adventurers still rule the cities of Kalaunt and Raven's Bluff. The orcs today are contained, if not conquered, and trade has grown up in the lands of the Vast. However, for many individuals with adventuring blood, it is still a wilderness in which one may prove one's worth. I love perusing a book on the shelf and leaving it there. History of the Dead 3 we have read. I've read The Red Ravens. We've read about the North. Ariana. Grande.
Well, I never.
How dare you barge into my room? I'll have you leave at once. Wait. Perhaps you're the type of people who can help me. I am in need of someone to perform a service for me. I need someone removed. You wish someone disposed of? I'll not have a part in the killing of innocents. Why should he deserve death? This scoundrel is no innocent. He threatens my life with the spreading of accusations. He threatens to ruin my reputation and standing unless I pay him an exorbitant sum almost weekly. I beg of thee, you must help me. The Fiend. If he is a weekly drain on your finance, you must be willing to invest heavily in his removal. What will be my reward? I don't even know if this is true. This is and more, I see the value in the no alignment spell. Even such a scoundrel as this is not deserving of murder. Let's see, though. I'll say if he's a weekly drain on your finance, you must be willing to invest heavily in his removal. What will be my reward? You want me to be a hitman? Show me the wallet before I agree. You are very blunt, though I suppose that is to be expected. If gold is that much of a concern for you, you shall have it in abundance. I shall pay you 2,000 gold for your trouble. His name is Serdomak, and he frequents the Elfsong Tavern. I have heard it is a rough place, and one could likely commit the deed even in the main room with nary a guard called. Please hurry. Ooh, how powerful is my charisma? That is insufficient. You're asking me to take someone's last breath into my very own lungs as I drive a blade deep into their chest. Do you understand the toll that can take on a man's psyche? 2,000 gold is too little. Certainly, I shall double the offer if you so wish at 4,000 gold for your trouble. Is that acceptable now? That is a sufficient reward. I shall return with his head as proof of the deed. I am no bloodthirsty monster. What use would I have for such a grisly trophy? Just do the job and leave all his parts at the scene. Okay. Do we kill a blackmailer for 4,000 gold? Maybe. Jaheira, do you still have that alignment spell? Learned, please? We do. This is our daily no alignment spell. Jaheira, if you please, I have been hired to commit murder. Find out if Ariana Grande is a good person.
CEO, the DG,
Neutral! Okay. I mean, that's about as neutral as it comes, isn't it? Fuck. Fair enough. Neutral. I'll accept that. And then we're going to go to the Elfsong Tavern and we're going to have a look and see if the Elfsong Tavern person, Serdomak, is also... Whoa! Belly. We're also going to see if Sertimac is, whatever. I'm taking him. The fuck? We'll see if Sertimac is evil or not. 208 Zeos gems? The hell? Zeos is the name given by sages to a particular facet-grade variety of zeosite, a rare mineral that yields cut stones that flash 3 vivid hues depending on how the light catches them. Purple, blue, and red, or purple, green, and red. Very large gems are prized for use in pendants and brooches. How much do these sell for? Probably nothing. And I'll sell it for like 200 gold. Got any angel skin rings in here? I'm in the business for one. The container... No. No. The container is full. Oh, it's not full. It's only full for 208 Zeos gems. Understandable?
I think we all deserve a pat on the back.
Yes. Okay. 208 gems behind there. Brother's skull, also just a, you know, a bit of bloody, bit of the old money. Let's rest here. So, what I'm gonna do for Jaheira, in terms of no alignment, I kind of want some more of that. I want a bit more of that. So I'm gonna get rid of resist that and flame blade. And I want to pop a couple more no alignments in there. Maybe I need to do it a few more times before the end of a day. You know what I mean? Your type was meant to spar magic globes and sharpen steel. You got imps? Okay. Nantrin! Royal suite, please. I may not rest at this time. Excuse me? That's what I fucking thought. Was it because my party was slightly apart? You must gather your party before resting forth. Gotcha. Okay. Let us go to the Elf Song Tavern. 4,000 gold is 4,000 gold. And then I'll go and go and make some fucking money. Maybe I'll go, and then I'll go and spend that money. Get some cool stuff. I think it's here, right? I was just looking at the Elf Song Tavern before. Oh, it's over here because it's near Sorcerer Sundries, which is the dome-like building. The Elf Song Tavern. Alright. Let's see what this dude's deal is. Sertimac, I presume. There he is. Can I help you, friend? If not, please do not hesitate to get out of my face. You are interrupting my fun. I'll interrupt your life. That's funny. I have some merchandise you'll be interested in seeing, but not here. Let's go to a room where there were fewer prying eyes. Merchandise, I see. Well, it has been a slow night for business. Let's go and have a look at what you have this way. Aha. Fewer prying eyes. I mean, there's fucking no one up here, but all good. Ah, there's a ruffian in here. You've taken me to more prying eyes. Funny. Funny. You've taken me into a room with 2 ruffians. So I kicked him in the head. Get out of here, you morons. Sir. What about the ruffians? So, what do you have to interest me? I would prefer to have no one else here. Tell your friends to leave. And get me alone without my fellows. No, you ask too much. There is something suspicious about all of this. Perhaps you will tell me why you are truly here. If not, I'll put knife in your tenders for taking me away from my drink. That's funny. I feel like it would have just been easier to kill him in the open like that because there was no one else in the room. I'm here to ask you to leave a mutual friend of ours alone, nothing more. A mutual friend, Ariana. She hired you to come and talk to me? No, you were too heavily armed for mere chit-chat. Let me guess, you were to kill me. But you want a peaceful solution. You would rather end this diplomatically and save your conscience the trouble of killing someone over a mere tryst in the undercellar. Let me save you from your dilemma and get in the first shot. I mean, buddy, perfectly fine with me, to be honest. Perfectly fine with me. Ruffians first. How do you think about that? I think the fact that he's hanging out with ruffians probably saves me even needing to know his alignment. And a blue sword. Delicious. Okay. Well, we'll be leaving. It's always got to be this fucking awkward. Come on. Oh, sorry. I was just leaving. Yes. And I was just getting in there. I'll take the gold, please. Gold, please. All right. Let us be out of here quickly. Who's in here? Lady Aelith Elendara. Hello again. I trust you are finding my tavern to your liking? Yeah. Haha. So good. Suze ale, please, for the road. You might want to clean up in one of the rooms. Someone shit themselves. Welcome, travelers. Not enough of these places do selling of goods and services at the taverns, because I guess there is numerous actual weapon places for it. Instead, let's go to the weapon shop. I've got stuff to sell. So many bandit scalps that are not being sold. Just a bastard sword +1. Aye. Could it be any worse? Hello, Maltz. I've come to sell you things. Unfortunately, you don't look like you fucking take much. 250 for the lock of Nymph's hair. One bastard sword, please. One spear +1. Okay, a Zeos gem sells for 30. That's 6,000 gold. That sells for so much more than I thought. I was like, what is this? Like, it's gonna sell for like 1 gold a piece. That's a crazy get right there. Are we going to need Zeos gems for anything else? I don't think so. And if we do, I'll buy them back from him because they sit in here, and if I need one for some reason, I'll buy a little more. It can be tough sometimes because obviously there's some things that are like, these clearly sell for a lot of money. I'm like, is this a quest item? Because I've only ever seen one of them. I think it's like, if I see multiple, sell that shit. And then also, like, I can buy it back. There is the buyback option. At the very least. So if you accidentally sell a quest item, you just have to remember who you sold it to and when. We're sitting on 28k gold, which is, you know, more than enough. So we'll have to do some shopping at the premium locations soon enough. Maybe upgrade our gear even more to withstand that tower down to the south. Now that we've done that, I need to take this skull to... which temple was it? The Ladies' Hall. And the Ladies' Hall... It's one of those temples somewhere. I really should have a note of these, shouldn't I? The Ladies' Hall has been found. You get there eventually. Now, if you haven't written anything down like me, at the very least, this is why exploring all of the locations at the start is good. So I can at least hit up a spot and go, I need to be here.
Can I assist you?
The skull of Karif. He was a priest here long ago, and Tamora blessed him greatly. Too greatly, perhaps. Made some people jealous. Made him some enemies. Then one night we found him. Dead. His body torn and broken. His head gone. No one ever found the killer. No one ever asked. It is best to leave that sort of justice to Tamora. Perhaps this is her forgiveness, no? Go well in the luck of Tamora, stranger. Find Gorak, for he shall now be cured of his affliction. I love that she's like, now find that Gorak. He should be cured now. Where did we find Gorak? Where was he? Gorak's curse, I should check on him soon. Yeah, but where was he? He was in a random ass house somewhere. How am I supposed to remember? Alright, I'm gonna have to... He's just in a random house. So I'm gonna just quickly search Gorak, Baldur's Gate 1. I'm gonna save us all some time. It's a generic house accessible from South Baldur's Gate. This is the type of stuff that is acceptable to look up. Where is he? I've already seen him once. I didn't make a note. Imagine if this game had some sort of like inbuilt system where you could open the map and leave a marker on the ground. And you could go, where is he? Oh, somewhere over here. Oh yeah, let me leave a little note here. Oh yeah, Gorak. Imagine if you could do that. That would be crazy. Here we go. Gorak. He's not looking super cured of his affliction, I'll say that. I guess so. I mean, it's got to be hard to adjust. He's like, I've had this posture for 20 years. I am cured. After all these long years of rotting away, an end has come. Blessed be Tamora, and may my brother at last have peace. You are kinder than you'll ever know. Oh, nope. Look at him. Now he's fine. Oh, both brothers have found peace. I guess you have to talk to him for the cure to take a visual effect. Incredible. Okay, so that's done. So this guy's dead. So let's go back to the 3 kegs.
Such bustle. Why, the cities of Rashomon are empty compared.
Okay, now, can I remember the location of the kegs? Like we were just there. We were just there. It's around the palace, isn't it? It's here. It was next to the palace. See that? I dug into my mind. And I remembered. And now I can go and collect my 4,000 gold reward. Ariana Grande, hello. It's me again. Have you done it? Is he... I have no wish to continue with this job. The fool is dead, milady. He will trouble you no more. Oh, that is perfect. My eyes immediately dart to a number and I go, huh? Oh, that is perfect. Wonderful. All that is left to pay you for your trouble. I fear that I am unable to give you the money I promised, however. Please forgive me, but I was desperate and you seem so preoccupied with the gold. I figured that I must offer a large sum to get the deed done. I apologize, but I have just 500 gold to give you. This is hilarious. Honestly, no matter. I have other plans that shall make up the difference in the long term. I will take your 500, but I demand 500 more every 2 days. If I do not receive it, people will hear of your murderous ways. Well, you wanted someone dead and you were willing to pay 4,000 gold for it. The agreed upon terms, and I take you at your word. You have, as they say, Launch yourself out of the fire, but into the frying pan. No, the other way around. Out of the frying pan, into the fire below. Of course, unless the frying pan is really, really hot, more than the fire ever could be. What? You are no better than... I suppose I should have seen it in your eyes when we first met. It would seem I was better off with the devil I knew. Very well, there's little I can do to stop you. I shall be here promptly every 2 days. To be fair, you put yourself in this mess. Maybe you shouldn't have put yourselves, maybe you should not have put yourself in that situation. That's very funny. So, a contract killing has been updated. Strictly small time. Killed him all right. Now the noble woman who paid him will have to pay me instead. If she knows what's good for her, she'll turn up every 2 days to keep my purse full. Now, my prediction, a genuine prediction, because showing up here every 2 days to get 500 gold is annoying, unless I literally just spam rest. It's very annoying. So my assumption is I am going to rest. I will come back to this room, and waiting for me will not be her, because she's going to go and hire someone else. That would be my assumption. She's like, help, someone is trying to get money from me, and I need you to help. And then there'll be another person there instead. I'm almost convinced. So now I have to see if it's possible. So we need to now sleep. So I'm gonna have to rest. I have to rest a lot, which is a little bit annoying. But we're also not on a time limit, so I think we're chill at the moment. So let me just have Dynahair use some identify spells while we're here. Protection from undead and protection from electricity. Yes, I could tell that on the symbols. So we're just going to be the sleepiest people ever. Alright. I've now slept for what I believe to be 48 hours. Yes, we're a party of sleepy, sleepy, sleepy heads, and we would like to sleep for 48 hours, please. Now, is she going to be in here, or is it going to be someone who wants to kill me? She's in here, which actually genuinely surprises me. It's you again. Must you be so bloody prompt? Here's your gold. Now get out.
Must I watch over this group as a nanny, the child?
It's a reputation decrease for 500 gold. It's not.
Would have none of this. It is shameful.
Our reputation is at. I think it maxes out at 20 because we've been getting a lot of rep, but it stays there. So we're still like heroic at 19. I'll take the one loss, and we'll just go.
I don't like the way this group is turning out.
Hey.
Better leadership might help.
No, guys, it's okay. We won't go for any more gold. We slept for 48 hours. We got 1,000 gold out of it instead of the promised 4,000. And we'll get on with our day. That is very funny. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go do the Iron Throne, naturally. So we're going to go to that building. Or maybe we should do the Eastern Sewers. Yes, let's do the Eastern Sewers. Get a little bit more gold, mayhap. You got any sewer entrances here? Yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, we'll take the reputation hit because obviously we did that intentionally. I mean, it should be her reputation that's decreasing, not mine. But whatever. Her reputation doesn't matter, I suppose, compared to mine. Whoa, worms. Get them. Might put on short range stuff while we're in here. I might honestly have Dynahair just not even... we have more than enough bullets, honestly. You guys getting cold? They'll be free soon. They're just currently being held. Let's hang around the decaying maggot corpse for a while. Okay, I suppose we'll be here a while. The many moving paths of the sewers. But we'll get some XP out of it. Ah, the passage of time. Maybe it would be good for at least maybe a couple of long-range fighters, considering all of them bunched up together like that is not very good at all. Phase spiders. Okay, it disappeared. It phased. Oh. Who are you attacking? Oh, you've gone behind us. Oh my god. You're gonna have to look for the... Just look for the phase spider name. Alright, I'll probably get rid of the names. It's just so I can see lootable containers, but I don't know if there's going to be much of that down in the sewers. Looking around. Oh. Whoa, ogre mage. Oh my god. There was something that we had specifically for an ogre mage, wasn't it? What do we pick up? There's like a potion or something that only works on ogre mages? Or it's like a specific spell? I forgot to take note of that. So, some puny surface dwellers have come to their death. It'll just be extra treasure for my collection. My pets have been causing much anguish in your surface realms, haven't they? They've been so useful at collecting the surface pinklings. My pets use the flesh for food, and I get the pretty treasure. My pets kill these intruders. Okay. Incredible. Everybody else, stand back. Anahe's gonna do something cool. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Never mind. We were gonna do something cool, and then we got stuck. So then we decided it was no longer cool what we were doing. So we'll just kill them the normal way. Okay, now Dynahair. Take this. Cast it in there. Go and cast Fireball. Oh my god. Nice. There's more. Cast Fireball. There we go. Cast another one. And the Ogre Mage died without us even being in range of it. Oh. How good. Whoa. We have so many wands, we need to be doing that. We need to be doing that. So at the very least, we have the answer. But are there any survivors down here? Or have they all been eaten? The Scimitar +1. Could have picked the perfect sewer entrance right here, apparently, and just dropped right down on their head. I expect one of these pathways to be where they keep treasure / dead citizens. Oh, there we go. Yeesh. Well, let's take a look. Am I returning the bodies? Anyone got an angel skin ring? It's something I need, actually. That potion of magic protection got you nowhere. With our first ninjato. And this is a +1. Another one that we'll probably sell. Now, do I have to get the bodies? do I have to grab them? I mean, Corin might be able to hold them all. 185. Corin might be able to hold 2 and Minsk the other 2. I don't know. Do you want the bodies? Are we holding a funeral? Anyone else able to hold the rest? Probably not. I mean, maybe we give someone. This is probably a perfect opportunity for Jaheira to ingest one of these. All right, Jaheira, have a potion of Hill Giant. So I don't know if we need to. Is it some sort of funeral? Here you go. Drink that. Oh my god. Good. Good. All right, you can now hold up to 500. Okay, Jaheira. Hold on to a body. All right, we have the 4 bodies. Are we leaving?
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god. Dale, where are we? Hey there, make sure you don't cause any trouble with our ladies. If you want to be rough with non-employees, keep it to yourself. Where are we? Where is this? Hello? Courtesan. Hello, ladies. Did not realize that, I guess, is there some sort of arrangement where the courtesans, they take the men in here, and then the ogres go, they grab them and go, nobody's gonna miss you. Sorry, sweetheart, I've no time to play right now. I must pay off the boss man or I lose room privileges. Okay. Let's get out of here. There's ladies everywhere. Help! Hola, who are you?
Friend.
Hello. Feel free to eat, drink, and be merry, but kindly do so outside of my office. If you wish to pay low lantern rates, then you'll warrant a warmer welcome. This is the underseller, however, and though our prospect be somewhat cheaper, my company is not. Have a pleasant stay. Hey, so do you, have an arrangement with an ogre mage downstairs? I hear there are pretty shady dealings that go on down here. Do you condone such behavior? I wouldn't be putting too much stock into all the rumors you hear about my little place. Any establishment that serves the clientele that I do is likely to inspire a few tales, though I'd appreciate you not adding fuel to the fire. Good eve to you. Okay.
Everything you would want. Are you paid back on the topic?
Have you got an exit?
Interested in some thrills?
How do I get out of here? It's a sea of ladies. Help.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Am I back? Where? In the sewers? I'm in more sewers? What the hell? I went from the sewers. Okay. Well, right on. So sewers and more sewers into the undercellar. A sewer cleaner. Couple of them.
Hello, pal.
Shouldn't be down here. Not safe. You don't know your way around. Probably can't stand the smell, Bieber. All right, let me just use the ladder. We'll just get out of the sewers via the ladder. The undercellar, back in my day, which is not back in my day, but hundreds of years from now, when I travel to this place, good old undercellar in Baldur's Gate 3. It'll be a much better establishment. For sure. It's cool to see some of the sewer locations, especially with what we know of what's down there. Evil. Now, Scar, I've brought the bodies. I don't know if that was necessary. It's good to see you again. How have things gone? We learned that an ogre mage holed up in the sewers was responsible for all the disappearances. He had several carrion crawlers that would steal out at night to carry off random victims. The crawlers used their hapless prey as food, while the ogre mage took any valuables they may have. You've done a good job and earned your bonus in full. Do you have any of the items possessed by the ogre's victims? I'm sure their families would like to have something to remember of their loved ones. We know for a fact that the Shashenstar family lost a daughter to those creatures. She had a signet ring, a ring inset with a ruby. Yes, we did. We'll happily return it. I thank you for your honesty. I'll throw in a 3,000 gold bonus for the return of the items. Anyway, I'm going to need some people to do some investigating of the Iron Throne. I'm just going to finish up some paperwork, then I'll be just outside the main doors of the Flaming Fist compound. If you wish to discuss the Iron Throne, just come talk to me there. Nice. Okay. Did you take the bodies? You didn't. You didn't. Now, I know that you were more interested in the valuables and said, oh, yeah, better to have something to remember them by. Did you want the bodies at all? Funeral proceedings, maybe they'd like to see the bodies properly laid to rest. Am I the only one who cares about such a thing? Okay. Well, in that case, I hear you loud and clear. You prefer the valuables, which means we will leave the bodies outside. These are the bodies. If you would like to deliver them to the families, there you go. There you go, Scar. Bodies for you. Send them on their merry way. Or if someone comes by with a, bring out your dead, that's probably for the best. And we'll leave those books on the ground too. The History of Waterdeep. Good learning. Hello, Apocalypse. I have another job for you. This one involves a group you have dealt with in the past. The Iron Throne. Duke Elton himself wishes to speak to you about this. Will you come with me? Of course we'll come. Especially if we have an audience with the Grand Duke. It's Duke time. Just follow me. I'll take you to the Flaming Fist compound. It is time. Let me introduce you to Grand Duke Elton, one of the lords of the city, commander of the Flaming Fist and member of the Lord's Alliance. I am glad to see that you have come. I know that such a meeting is unusual, but in these circumstances it is necessary. I would first ask what involvement you have had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. We've learned that they're involved in a plot that threatens the stability of your city. From what I've been told, you have been quite a thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. We may as well take to calling you the Iron Thorn, ha ha ha. I'm interested in you because of the obvious hatred that they hold for you. Their recent activities have been brought to my attention, and I'm very dubious about the intent of the throne. I think it is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids and the iron shortage on the Zhentarim. Though the evidence does point to them, they do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne has everything to gain. I have much to concern me right now, especially with tension rising between our city and the Nation of Arm. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the Iron Throne until I have hard evidence of their wrongdoing. That's, of course, where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters and see if they can find any proof of the Throne's involvement with the caravan raids. If you do this for me, you'll be paid extremely well. 2,000 gold to divide among yourselves. What is your answer? Here, do you want any of the numerous letters in our possession that I've copied that explain all of the plans in full? No? Okay. We'd be honored. You have made a wise decision. It is a difficult mission that I give you, but I am sure that you have the wherewithal to make it through. Return and report to me once you feel you have enough information to use against the Iron Throne. We'll be back. Now, look. We have proof. I copied these notes down. What's this? What's this? You want this? I got this note. They were, what's this? Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? Proof? Got your fucking proof right here. 33,000 gold, just casually.
Greetings, taxpayers. I am Duke Eltern, commander of the Flaming Fist.
Greetings, taxpayers. We came here to tell you we no longer wish to work for you. We have a few more things to do in the city. Okay. Well, off we go. An audience with the Duke Eltern. And not a single angel skin ring in sight for that poor guy. Alright, so we leave. Those bodies will get dealt with eventually. They'll go, ah, yes, the bodies. So, to the Iron Throne headquarters. And we'll finally check this out properly. We'll infiltrate. Now, here's the thing. Infiltrate. Get evidence. If I was to be the guy who says, all right, I'm gonna prepare to be stealthy, and then I'm gonna walk in and they're probably gonna just attack me straight away. So we're just gonna go in there. We're gonna walk in confidently, like strut ourselves in and say hello. Do what we wish, or die. Or both. Okay. Hey look, it's the Iron Throne headquarters. It's wide open.
No time to chit-chat.
Triador. Out, away, fly while you can. There be madness here and I can stand it no longer. Madness in this much lauded tower. That there be malice here I have no doubt, but madness never. Then clearly you know it not. Madness sees here, and amongst Saravok's crazed acolytes it overflows. I'm a simple merchant after a pretty coin, but I swear it isn't worth to suffer this place so long. After a pretty coin, are you? Would 300 gold pieces be enough to make you stay a while and tell me what you know of this place? Aye, I guess, but I'll not be long about it. The acolytes I mentioned, they stay with Thaldorn on the 5th floor. 6 of them there are, and their madness comes in pairs. 2 priests, 2 mages, 2 hardened thugs. But there is something wrong about them. If they were here for the simple joys of a pretty coin, I'd have no quarrel with them. But no, they would not deign to be so human. There is something more, some secret agenda, and I know not what. Ah, even now I can feel their pestilential eyes upon me. Your lucre can keep me here no longer, I'm afraid. And this is why I have 33,000 gold, so I can just say, hey, want a piece?
Hey,
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
What is your business here? If you're here about obtaining iron shipments, then you'd best do so elsewhere. Okay. Welcome to the Iron Throne Citadel. Could you please state what business brings you here? Dare I give them some gold, or I say, we've business with your leaders. We've just come from Sembir and are quite weary, so if you would just step aside, we would be grateful. We're not going to step aside for what is obviously a troop of brigands. Get out of here before we summon the Flaming Fist. You want to summon the Flaming Fist. Also, are you telling me to leave, and then you attack me? Die, you stupid god.
All my stuff is authentic.
Stupid god. He wants to 1v6 us? Would you like to know what happened to everyone else who tried to 1v6 our adventuring band of brigands? They died.
I should have joined the army.
Where do you think you're going? The 5th floor. Saravok asked us to deliver an important message to his acolytes. Better you than me. Working with that crowd can be downright creepy some days. Creepy are they? I'll be sure to pass that on. I spoke out of turn. My apologies. I'm very sorry, sir. Ma'am, sir, don't tell them. Please, you don't know what they'll do. They're so good. They're so very good. They're not creepy at all. I'm sorry. Paying the merchant for information to use it against them like that is peak. That is hilarious.
Choose your friends wisely. Not all are as trustworthy as Minsk and Wu.
That is very funny.
Thank you.
All right, up we go. Another floor.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
What are the likes of you doing in the dining chambers? Dismiss yourselves immediately before I have you thrown out. What, wanted all the chicken legs to yourself, did you, mate?
I should have joined the army.
Settle down. Wait a moment. Could you please tell me where I could find Rieltar? It's important that I speak to him. I've been given the runaround too long. Rieltar's damn son, Saravox, seems to think he's in charge here. We must ask for a name before we go telling the whereabouts of Iron Throne high-ups. I'm Nortwary, and your Iron Throne high-up answers to me. I've just arrived from Selgaunt in Sembia. The council wishes to know how things are faring. Now tell me where I can find Rieltar. Maybe that's why our thing from Sembia didn't work. Someone already arrived. Rieltar's in the upper offices at the moment. If you go up there, I'm sure you'll catch him. Good. Finally, I get a straight answer. You there? What are you doing here? I don't recognize you. Hey, man, I was just helping out Nortuary over there. Calm down, we're new recruits. We just haven't got our uniforms yet. We've just come from Cormier. With business going so well there, we have brought a large sum of surplus money for your superiors. I'm sure they wouldn't wish to be kept waiting. That's funny, because last I heard, the Iron Throne was banned from operating in Cormier. Lying scum! I don't know how you've gotten this far, but you'll go no further. Hey, I tried. And you're dead. And Nortuary says, I'll just ignore that, and I will go upstairs.
Do you know who I am?
Emissary Tar. At last, someone who looks like they could be of some assistance. The assorted boobs and dimwits around here have been of very little help. I'm afraid you've mistaken us for someone else. I'm Dimwit, and this is my good friend Boob. Behind me you'll find Brainless and Moron. How do you do? My apologies. I have a tendency to come across a bit gruff. It comes with the title of Chief Negotiator for the Grand Dukes, I'm afraid. You may call me Emissary Tar. Now, please, if we could start over, where may I find the stairs to the 5th floor, as it seems I've lost them entirely? Emissary Tar, would it be untoward of me to inquire as to the nature of your business on the 5th floor? It is hardly a secret. The Grand Dukes have sent me to negotiate a new iron treaty with Thaudorn. It appears that the Merchants' League and the Seven Sons have voluntarily granted the Iron Throne temporary control over their mines in order to simplify the city's supply structure and thereby strengthen the war effort, should it come to that. I am here to ensure that we have access to that iron at a favorable price. The Iron Throne have been more than cooperative with us to date, and I doubt they would change their tune now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have no intention of being late for my negotiations. Do you want me to tell you where it is? You said you needed help, and now you're going to go there on your own, huh? Emissary Tar, you may unfortunately die. I should have chosen the last option. That was, get the hell out of here. There's a bad air about this place. We'll just have to beat you there. Which won't work, will it?
You want some whiskey?
Hey there, mate. Don't recognize you, which is strange, considering I know everyone here at the Iron Throne. Why don't you tell me who you are? We're new recruits. We just haven't been given an assignment yet. Oh, I see. Well, if you're wondering where you'll be assigned, I bet it would be with the Black Talons down in the Wood of Sharp Teeth. They've lost quite a few members lately and are in desperate need of new recruits. All good. Any service? No? Any drinks for a guy who wants to, lubricate the vocal cords?
Authentic. Really, it is.
Look, some newcomers. I assume that the lot of you have just arrived with new supplies from Ordelin. If you're looking for Rieltar or Brunos, look no further. Both of them have traveled to Candlekeep on important business. There you go. Rieltar or Brunos. Both of them to Candlekeep.
What you want? What you want?
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Estes Gurn. Hello. You must be the city negotiators. Let me see on the list here. Emissary Tar? Right on time, and a pleasure to meet you. My name is Destus Gurn, Assistant Chief Accountant for the Iron Throne's operation on the Sword Coast. Now, just a quick briefing on our negotiating procedures before you head on up the stairs. Thaudorn will be accompanied by a board of 6 Iron Throne advisors sent to us from abroad: Zalimar, Cloudwolf, Gardush, Naman, Diab, Isim, and Dalai. All of them quite respectable men and eager to meet you. We also have a 7th member on the board today, Mr. Lyle Espeo. He is there to ensure that things go smoothly in this time of transition. As for the agenda, yes, on the agenda, as you well know, are a discussion of our current offer regarding the iron prices and some notes regarding the output of the new mines we've acquired. Preceding all of that, however, Mr. Espeo would like to have a few words with you about the positive change and dynamism, economic and otherwise, that he has been witness to in his recent travels through the Sword Coast region. I do not doubt you will find it interesting, but I have taken enough of your time. Please proceed upstairs so that the negotiations may begin. Well, apparently, we've been mistaken for Emissary Tar. 6 Emissary Tars, in fact. Well, hopefully, we can engage without Emissary Tar being killed. The history of Tethir. Feel like I read that. History of the Bell in the Depths. Maybe?
Thy decency is refreshing. And so many we meet.
History of the Chosen of Mistra. Oh, I don't think we read about the Chosen of Mistra, but we did get the revelation of Mistra herself. All right, the Chosen. Where Gale? Not quite your time. Soon. The reason why Mistra, the goddess of magic, invested a portion of her divine might in mortals is not known. One of the more popular theories, and one that is gaining more support in light of the goddess's other actions during that period, is that Mistra foresaw the time of troubles and her own passing at the hands of Helm, and chose to give some of her power to mortals in order to ensure that her successor, the female mage Midnight, as it turned out, would have a number of nearly immortal allies in the struggle against the schemes of the gods, the now dead Bane, Merkel, and Baal, who precipitated the time of troubles by stealing the tablets of fate. The theory goes on to suggest that Mistra informed Azuth at approximately the year of the Rising Flames, 0 DR, more than 1,300 years before the time of troubles, that some of her power must be put into the hands of mortals, who would then become known as Mistra's Chosen. This power would sleep within the bodies of those mortals, allowing Mistra to call on it only with their permission. It would give the Chosen the innate ability to heal quickly, and would give them lifespans far greater than those of ordinary mortals. Mistra speculated that these mortals might be able to call on her power and thereby gain some special abilities, but that these powers would not rival those of a deity. The goddess of all magic then began to select mortals she thought to be suitable. One of the first was the young mage Elminster, and she also singled out a promising wizard named Kelvin Aronson.
My worst hate is reserved for sitting and doing nothing.
I forget that I have not paused the game. Now I have paused the game. Elminster, Kelvin, both have proven to be worthy and capable receptacles of her power, but Mistra's other early attempts to invest her power in living humans were unsuccessful, and she came to realize that only very few mortals were of stern enough substance to contain such power within themselves without being destroyed or corrupted. Even though some people aside from Elminster and Kelvin may have possessed the requisite strength, it is possible that having lived for years prior to being visited by Mistra had set them on a path from which they were not able to deviate. Whatever the reason, the problem needed to be solved. To get around the difficulty, Mistra devised a plan to use herself as a vessel. Oh no, I read this. No, we read this. I remember all of this part, because this was, yep, this was when she was like, hey, I'm going to go and find a guy, and then we're going to do this. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I remember now. Pretty crazy. Okay, let me move on. That's when it started to become familiar. Just so many
Your
books.
friends wisely. Not all are as trustworthy as Minsk and...
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that History of Shadowdale is one that we haven't read, and it's only because we weren't able to get every single copy because it looks like it goes to like fucking 13 of them. There's a lot of the Shadowdale books in here, but not all of them.
I love money. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. What can I help you with? We were sent here with the understanding that you did all of the hiring for the Iron Throne. I apologize. Someone has made a mistake. We are hiring no one at the moment. Could you please leave?
I love money.
What
Yes,
can we
I-
help you with? You hiring? I apologize. Okay. That's all right. We're Emissary Tar. All of us 6 collectively. And we're going upstairs now. And there we go. Here's the... Oh, Emissary Tar has made it upstairs. Emissary Tar, I'm so sorry. We were supposed to get you to leave. That's probably our bad. We probably could have gotten her to go. My name is Emissary Tar. I'm here to negotiate an iron treaty with Thaudorn on behalf of the Grand Dukes. How many Emissary Tars do we have now? 3? Fool. Miss Tar stands right before you, and she was just leaving, weren't you, my dear? Honestly, this has gone on long enough. Certainly a little coin would ease your conviction a bit. A little gold to make you turn the other way. Group of acolytes. You have breached an inner circle, fool. There are no hired lackeys for you to bribe here. No mercenaries that slather at the sound of coins. We are servants of Saravok and Saravok alone, selected by hand to protect his destiny. You are an insect. You will be crushed. His will be done. Now hold on a minute, because we could just immediately kill this group, right? But I have a genuine thing that I want to do, which is I want to see if I can get Emissary Tar to go away. I want to see if we can get Emissary Tar to leave, right?
I should have joined the army.
And then maybe we can enter and be like, I'm Emissary Tar, and these are my other Emissary Tars before me. So we'll say Rieltar's in the upper offices. What's kind of funny is, I guess this guy will end up going past that group. Yeah, upper offices, mate. Have fun. You there? What are you doing here? I don't recognize you. So we can say, can't do Cormier. Should we go for the new recruits angle? That might work. It might work. We won't say Cormier, but I'll say calm down, we're new recruits. We just haven't got our uniforms yet. Get a move on then. Put your uniforms on. Ah, the new recruit's uniform would have worked.
Peasant, do you know who I am?
Dimwit, boob, brainless moron. Please, whatever your business there may be, I urge you to reconsider. I have a bad sense about this place and would worry for your safety there. How foolishly chivalrous of you, but I can take care of myself. Thank you very much. Besides, I have an iron treaty to negotiate with Thaudorn, and the Grand Dukes would hardly be pleased if I abandoned such an important duty for the likes of you, now would they? If you insist on being as much of a boob and a dimwit as the others, there I shall find the stairs of my own. Okay, the answer is... unfortunately, we were not successful. And we can't beat Emissary Tar up here either. Which is also a shame. I wonder if there's a way to have her not make it. Because it just says, the stairs behind us. Hey, what are you doing? I don't know. My name is Mapokalops. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Mapokalops, you say? Ah, yes. Saravok warned us you might try to meddle. That meddling will stop here, however. And who are you to say so? I've crushed all those before you. Those before us were fools, as you are. Those before us were weak, as you are. Those before us were not Zalimar, or Gardush, or Naman, or Diab, or Asim, or Alai. Those before us are dead, as you will be. So it has been decreed, so it shall be done. So orders Saravok. All right, well, we're fighting. We tried to see if there was maybe no fighting, but that's okay. Fireball! It's a bunch of doppelgangers. Get them. Get him. I said get him. Upgrade to your good stuff. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to use the good stuff. It's a group of evils. I may as well use those last 2 bullets. Just get them out of the inventory.
No sorrow for those lost in righteous battles.
What just happened there? Hey, what was that? Oh my god, this internal save though. You, Diab's doing that? Okay.
I think we all deserve it.
Diab and Asim are doing it? Oh, they're casting. They're casting. Oh my god. How do we... Okay. Okay. They're gonna start off with that. That's kind of funny. Alright, in that case, I have a different move. I'm gonna do a different move. Corin is in here on his own. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. Let's watch this. Alright, Dinah, I need something from you. I need you to go into that little container you got there because we got some stuff. Now, potion of magic protection is going to be something that we have, but it's going to be literally potion of explosion, by the way. So take this, maybe take 2. Take a potion magic protection, and we'll have to give that to some others as well because we have multiple people that wish to survive a potential flame pillar attack that may die. Okay. This is very funny. Oil of speed, movement rate, so you can attack twice. This does not reduce spellcasting time. I think for throwing items that should also be acceptable. So Corin is going to drink Oil of Speed. This is the plan. Been cursed with confusion. What? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, it's oddly murky. It would appear to increase. Oil of speed is going to be different to... Oh, this is the oil of speed. Oh, man. That's the one. That's the bad one. That's the bad one. That's the bad oil of speed. Oh my god. Okay. Bad oil of speed. Do not be doing that. All right, get rid of that. We need to be selling those, getting rid of those. All right, let's get those. Just very, very funny. Very funny. This is a good opportunity for even a potion of invulnerability. This is where our potion stuff is going to come in handy. You would hope, right? Very funny. Okay. So let's do that. Potion of invulnerability, potion of explosion, oil of speed. Alright, so let's see what happens when we do this stuff.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Starting with Corin ingesting a normal potion of speed. Right? Has haste. Properly this time. Then what we're going to do is drink a potion of magic protection. So also has magic resistance. Now this will go on the quick bar. Go up here. And then from here, for that. Legendary pause. Legendary pause. My name is Emissary Tar. How many do we know? 3? I've crushed all those before you. And another? Did you throw another or not, Corin? Corin! What happened? Why didn't he throw the other one? I clicked it. You're supposed to have an oil of speed. We've been taken outside.
No finer a place to die than the battlefield.
Quick, go for another one. He doesn't throw in time.
It's only a flesh wound.
He doesn't throw it in time. Oh my god, they're all right, and here they come. They're all coming down the stairs. I believe they're all coming down the stairs now. We've brought them downstairs. Quick, everybody upstairs. Oh my god. Jahir, I'm so sorry. Oh, he's up here. How do they get up here so quick? Are they dimension dooring? Oh, Dinah here. I don't think we can save Jahira the way that I want to. I need to try and get the attention away from Jahira. Nah. That's alright. We'll have to try and resurrect some people, maybe. My goddamn fearful characters. Oh my god. Wait, what? Is there an Emissary Tar? Is that why they said they have 3 of them?
No! I'm getting weaker. I'll need a healer as soon as possible. I'm getting weaker. I'll need a healer as
Oh my god,
possible.
Is Minsk attacking? Oh my god, Minsk is attacking Khalid.
I need aid soon.
Alright, how are we going, guys? Good. And Minsk is dead. And Salamar Cloud Wolf. Alright. We got very creative. You know what? I will say. We did get very creative. And there's still a chance I could continue to be creative. I'm loving the approaches I can take to this encounter. Oh, we did it before the dialogue even happened. Oh my god, what? Where are they going? Hey, what the fuck? That's so funny. Nice, Corin. All right, there we go. So Corin got to throw a second one. There we go. All right, team. Now, there may be a problem. The problem has just arrived. Okay. The problem is go upstairs because, as you can see, why is Dynahair going so close to do the fireball? What the fuck, Dynahair? What?
It's only a flesh wound.
Why did Dynahair have to go so close in order to do that wand? Are you stupid? All right, well, we're all fearful and dead, so that's awesome. Do they keep being invisible? I do like doing that move on them, for sure. Maybe we'll go downstairs. We'll go a further level downstairs. And then it's just this merchant. There we go. All right, let's do that. They're not pursuing me down another floor. That's genuinely so silly. All right. We're getting a little creative with our encounters. All right, team. They're probably coming for us. Just so you know, might be coming down the stairs any second now. I ran up and threw a bomb at them. It appears that they do not care as much as I thought that they would. All right, now Dynahair, we just have to go up there and we go Wand of Sleep. That would be quite funny. The problem with Dynahair and this wand is it seems like sometimes she just wants to run up like real close to them. Can literally quick save mid-fight, which is pretty funny as well. Alright, Dynahair, go. Why is she getting up in... Why is she getting up in their face to do that? She's never needed to do that before. Why is it that this is the issue? Dynahair won't cast this spell without being right in their face. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so hard, was it? How to outsmart wizards. By the way. How to outsmart wizards. Staircase.
I need aid. Like my hamster.
There are so many wizards in here. Oh my god. I thought they said there was only two. Two wizards, two something else, and two... That's probably the issue. Is the something else I can't remember is probably also annoying spellcasters. We'll get there together. You and I. As we have a hilarious encounter with the upstairs creatures. How to outsmart a wizard. They'll never understand these tactics of saving and reloading. But also, apart from saving and reloading, staircases. They just don't know. They just don't know the power of staircase. They're like, where are they coming from? Where are they? Cloud Wolf is coming for us. We take him out. I'll be reading that letter soon enough, sir. For now, I take out your friends. Yeah, for me personally, I love that this is the tactic that we've settled on, which is they keep coming up the stairs and attacking us, and then going back down the stairs. What's happening? And then the final rush. Gadu, she will be slain. Oh my god. Incredible. Incredible work. They got some cool looking spells in here. And some rings and some wands. Oh my god, they're loaded. This is what happens when you take on such a group. Now, all I ask is that we understand and pretend that basically what happened there was, without all of the reloading, the way that this fight actually took place, just so we all know, was Corin goes upstairs invisible, throws grenade, goes hee downstairs, right? After saying, I'll crush you. And then we proceed, goes up again, and go, invisible. They're like, where'd he go? Boom. And then we go up one staircase. The whole group comes in. Dynahair, fireball, go back down the stairs, run over the other side. Dynahair gets him again, take a couple of shots. And then upstairs, they're like, what's going on? I don't know. They keep coming up and down the staircase. And then Cloud Wolf, he goes down. He's like, I'll get him. Oh, and he's killed up the other stairs. And then we rush the others and finish him off, right? That is how that went. Protection from normal missiles. No alignment. Perfect. We know what this wand is. We've seen it before. It is a wand of lightning. So we won't identify that yet, because look at all this shit we got. Magic items galore. Dynahair, you got your work cut out for you. So many magical items. I didn't even need to use protection from magic. It probably would have been a good idea if like we wanted to try and face tank a bunch of flame pillars. That would have been the move, like potion of magic resistance, potion of invulnerability, stuff like that. But like genuinely, we kind of crushed it in a stealthy way. I feel like that worked out quite well. Potion of perception is for a thief. Are you able to identify any of these normally? No, it's all just above your skill level, apparently, and sadly. So we'll use a couple of identification spells. And then we'll take the rest to get identified. We have a Braces of Defense AC 7, which annoys me. Edventar's Gift, a ring of free action. It was given to the reef scavenger and hunter known only as Edventar by a group of aquatic elves, long his friends. His help in routing the pirate queen, Yanandra of Dambrath, was instrumental in their survival, though Yanandra continues to be feared anywhere the water meets land. The wearer is immune to everything, magical and otherwise, that affects mobility in any way, and includes haste and slow. That's real nice, though. Despite, like, haste, just the idea of you can't restrict this man's movement no matter what is pretty damn good. I think we've seen that wand before as well, maybe? I'm out of identification spells anyway. We'll have to take them to the place. But also, Minsk needs to hold on to some shit. Minor Sequencer. It allows a wizard to store 2 spells and activate them both at the same time from the special ability button, 2nd level or lower. That's cool. What a strange thing. A magic sequencer. Let's go downstairs for a sec because Cloud Wolf is down here. Scroll. I have a task for you and those you have selected. You, the first of the faithful, are to stand ground in my stead. Be assured that I would not belittle your devotion with simple guard duty. This chore is of particular interest to me, and thus to you. Apocalypse has become a thorn in my side. I wish it removed. Do so, and you shall please me greatly. Such is your charge. Do not fail in this. Who's gonna tell him? Hey, pal, I think you fucked up. Alright, let's take a look around. So, Emissary Tar. Baldur is there. So, Emissary Tar, they said, how many now? 3? So, there's that one. And then another one. But the other one disappeared. I wonder what the deal with that was. A fake Emissary Tar? Doppelganger within a doppelganger? You know? What's going on? Father, I received your letter and I can assure you that the mercenaries led by Apocalypse will no longer trouble our operations. I have dealt with them personally. Before dying, they were most forthcoming in their revelations. It is as you had surmised, they were agents of the Zentarim. I'm also writing to tell you that I cannot attend the meeting at Candlekeep. Some problems have arisen with the Chill and the Black Talons. They've had trouble working with each other, and I am needed there to smooth over any dissension. I am sorry that I will not be at your side. Saravok. Is Saravok lying to Daddy Dearest right now? Trying to be like, yeah, I got them. They took care of them, and they were the Zentarim. I'm sorry? Rielta, my superiors are intrigued by your proposal. I would like to discuss it further, but not through correspondence such as this. The Harpers and Zents have been very active in this region of late. It would be very unfortunate if they tried to disrupt an alliance between our 2 organizations. If you, Brunos, and Thaudorn were to meet with us in the safety of Candlekeep, my superiors would be much relieved. Please send a response ASAP. So Rieltar and Brunos are in Candlekeep, and Thaudorn is right here. I'll take these letters. The true leaders of the Iron Throne are meeting within Candlekeep, my former home. I must inform Duke Elton at once. There you go. The proof in the pudding. And let's speak with Thaudorn, I guess.
Hello, I don't want any trouble.
What are you doing here? Get out of this building before I call the guards. We can't do that until you answer some questions. You're here to kill me, aren't you? You can't kill me. Do you know who I am? I'm Thaudorn, one of the leaders of the Iron Throne. We don't even need to know where they're located because we do know. And we also know this as well. Where can we find documents that will implicate your organization for its involvement with the bandit raids and iron shortage? Tell us or die. Please don't hurt me. You can find everything you need with Rieltar. He's the true leader of the operation. He always carries everything on his person. Am I free to go? Is it a good idea to let Thaudorn leave? Another one of these cowardly types that beg for their lives. If you tell us where the leaders of the Iron Throne are located, we might let you go free. Brunos and Rieltar, they're at Candlekeep, attending business with some benefactors from the south. I feel like this might be a reputation hit if we were to like kill this guy, because we've had like so many opportunities of like we let him go, and we have let a few go. I almost need to like remind myself about this whole situation. I feel like I might have to kill you, man. I feel like you know too much. No! Please, please let me live. Wow, I've never seen such a complete lack of dignity. For giving us such a good show, you're free to go. You're still a dead man, Thaudon. I feel like I just feel like he needed to go as well. I just feel like he probably needed to go also. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's copy these notes. I don't think we need to keep them. I'll just keep them on my person when we go to report back to the Duke, just in case, but I'm pretty sure we should be good. And then we'll just ditch them once we leave there. Lovely. I believe we have completed what we need to do here. Let us go. So that was our very skillful... How do I get down? How do I interact with bottom staircase, please? Yes. Just in a little tiny position. Let's keep on going, and then down one more step. Then we'll get out of here. But yeah, look. Obviously, didn't go super smooth. There's quite a few reloads that took place in regards to the actual fight. But you know, just
gather your party.
I serve the flaming fist.
Okay, Cademan, who serves the flaming fist. Just pretend that there was no saving, and we perfectly, flawlessly handled the invisibility, throw bombs, staircase routine. A tough fight, and they just did not prepare for unorthodox tactics. Hello there, friends. May I have a word? Relax. I am not here to hurt you. I know you've been attacked at almost every turn, but I am an ally true and sure. Well met, stranger. What news do you bring? I'm just an aide to Scar. You might have guessed that by the fact that I say, I serve the flaming fist. His wish was that I keep an eye on you, though you seem more than capable of taking care of yourselves. I do think, however, that you would benefit from a visit with him. He should await you at the Flaming Fist headquarters. If he's not there, speak directly with Duke Elton. Then I shall proceed. Forthwith. Good travels to you. And that's fine, because that's where I was going anyway. To report the dealings of the Iron Throne, the proof that we have obtained, and all of the experience we've gathered. We're basically going to go hit up a place and get all of our stuff identified as well. I don't see any Scar. Hey there, pal. Go up the stairs beside me.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as...
Oh, that's the staircase, right? I'm glad to have you back. What have you learned so far? We didn't find incriminating evidence, but we did learn that the leaders of the Iron Throne are in Candlekeep, and we know that any incriminating evidence would be found with Rieltar, the overall leader of the Iron Throne in Baldur's Gate. He's supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. Then there is only one thing to do. Travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of this city. Take this book. Without it, the Keeper of the Portal won't allow you entrance into the library. Here also is the reward money that I had promised you. The Keeper of the Portal...
Your journey has come full circle. Duke Elton has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
Cool. Full circle. You start the adventure in Candlekeep, that is where it shall end. Okay. We have found the Keeper of the Portal. Where are we? Oh, shit. So we're kind of forced to come back to this specific place. Can I leave and resupply? All right, Keeper of the Portals out here. We have a book. We have the Book of Ancient Knowledge. The writing in this text is completely indecipherable and resists any such attempts to comprehension through normal magic or other means. We even haven't slept yet. Will he even come back? I wanted to go somewhere like real quick, like. And that place was going to be Baragost, I think. Because yes. We're going to go to Baragost.
This group shows promise exceptional.
We have some resting to do. I also have some bandit scalps to sell. And then I've got equipment to identify.
Must take some time to rest.
So let's get some more money. With the amount of money that I have, I may as well get that armor for Corin while we're here as well. And then it full circle back to Candlekeep. So I don't know how crazy that's going to be. That might be the kind of the story ending point, maybe. Jahira is holding on to the bandit scalps. There you go. Thank you. It's about time we finally got them out of the inventory. At least you're not forced to stay at Candlekeep when you get the next chapter. You're gonna give me all this money and I can't spend it? All right. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be taking your shadow armor, please. What else am I to spend all of this money on? All right, now let's get some identification happening. Can't identify the Book of Ancient Knowledge, which is classic, but I kind of assumed as much. I guess that means that even a typical identify spell is probably not going to do it either. Sorias's Blade. At least we're getting something named. I'll identify the wands myself. All right. We have some beautiful shadow armor. So that's finally attached. We have the Sorias's Blade, a white minotaur who traveled the Orison or the Orsron mountains in Termish, lived for nothing but the thrill of combat and encouraged warriors to challenge him for his magical weapon, a powerful halberd. Despite his aggressive nature, he was an honorable combatant and never slew opponents he could overpower. Sorias... I should probably try and pronounce this right, shouldn't I? Sorias met his superior only once in a battle that lasted hours and had the Minotaur often fearing defeat. The contest ended when his opponent's sword broke, but Sorias knew he likely would have been bested had it continued. He presented his weapon to the astonished man, who thereafter told of this noble creature to anyone who would listen. Slashing or piercing, whichever is better. So depending on who you're fighting, it actually like adjusts to what type of damage it's going to do. 8 to 17. Well, looks like we're selling it. Hey, nice halberd you got there. Turns out I'm just going to sell it because I'm not going to use it over what we've already got. So you take that. And I mean, look, I could give it to another party member at the inn. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But we'll take a rest. We'll reset Dynahair's identification spells. So we can identify these wands. I don't think we'll be able to identify this book. give it a shot. Sleeping. Okay. Shiny hair. Wand. Wand of the heavens. A pillar of flame to shoot out of the sky and strike the chosen target, which I think we were feeling the pure wrath of before. Oh, nope, we've identified it. It is History of the Nether Scrolls. Would you look at that? There you go. Thanks for identifying that book for me, darling. I'm going to leave these random scrolls on the ground because I don't need them. Someone else can come across them and do what they wish with them. All right, I think we're in a pretty good place. With that in mind, we've identified all of the loot. We have a great level of healing potions and equipment and whatnot. We've given Corin the Shadow Armor +3, which is very nice. Should probably sell that as well. And then we're going to head to Candlekeep for what is maybe, presumably, the ending of the main story. There's still some other stuff to do as well.
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrant, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrant storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Oh. Hit with another dream. I didn't expect to be getting another dream at this point because you get like teleported to Candlekeep. I was like, maybe they just kind of expect you to go in. My eyes are black like those of a bird. Like father, like child. Ah, so my father was a bird. Message received. That's how I'll interpret the dream at face value. Ah, my papa was a bird? That's what they were so afraid to tell me? They said yes. Unfortunately, it appears that your mother and father, it was a beautiful woman and a bird. The bird was sometimes a man, sometimes a bird. It appears that maybe some of that bird DNA, it got in you a bit and you've got kind of some bird thing going on. Gained a special ability, Draw Upon Holy Might. Invocation. The priest calls upon his god to grant him power for a short period. When he does this, his strength, constitution, and dexterity are all raised by 1 point for every 3 levels of the caster. A 3rd level caster would have his abilities raised by 1, while a 12th level caster would have his abilities raised by 4. That's crazy. I just have that for free? So who are we ask? Some sort of crazy legend. I can't wait to figure it out when I have to get blatantly told, because Elminster and everybody else that know the truth, they love to just say, dude, it's crazy who you are, really. And I go, yeah? And they go, that's all I can say. I go, okay. Thanks for nothing. So I slept to sell that armor piece, just so it could be the daytime. Turns out I got a crazy dream instead. Hey, any of you guys in the party have crazy dreams, or is that just me? Apparently, it is just me. And that is where we're going to bring this episode of Baldur's Gate to a close. There we go. That's like the big Baldur's Gate city stuff. Finally doing like the main quest, checking out these locations. Not a lot of stealth. We did get to finally put some stealth to use with Corrin, from the shadows, throwing grenades into a group of mages. Now, mages are tough as fuck. Obviously, we could have put like some magic protection on. There's potions of invulnerability. There's a lot of ways that we can deal with that. I loved my unorthodox approach of the staircase routine. Getting in and out of there. You don't have to face wizards head on. They're tricky. We'll be trickier. And we did it. So we're going to head to Candlekeep next time, interrupt this meeting, get some proof of what the Iron Throne has been doing, and see where the journey takes us after that. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Baldur's Gate. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment if you had a good time. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you for our Candlekeep return.